Okay. I'm pretty sure Pride and Prejudice is the reason we have Bridgerton and lots of other imitators. Alright. Hello out there, members of the pond. And yes, you are finally getting the long-awaited Pride and Prejudice 2005 review. I'm going to probably also be mentioning the book a bit. Wait, this is crooked. Thank you, iPhone features, showing me when my thing is off. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit that out. It's just gonna be crooked the entire time. Deal with it. Anyways, I watched this for English class. It was a comfort movie. It is definitely a comfort movie. And I liked it. I also read the book. The book is the definition of enemies to lovers' slow burn. Yeah. I don't really have a lot of thoughts on it now. It's been a bit since I actually saw it. I believe it's on Netflix and currently free with ads on YouTube, but I don't know when that's going to change or if it's going to change. You can also probably find a copy somewhere online as a physical thing because I don't know if we can trust streaming services anymore, but that's another video. Anyways, for y'all who have, this is going to be fairly spoiler free, but for y'all who don't have the time to watch it or haven't seen it, the plot goeth thusly. Elizabeth Bennet is one of 5 daughters. There's Jane, oldest, Elizabeth, Lizzie, who's second, Mary, the completely forgotten middle child who only gets mentioned a couple times, but is actually really awesome and I love her. She should get more recognition. And then Kitty, who doesn't really play a plot, and Lydia, I don't know what order they're in. But the 3 sisters we focus on the most are Jane, Elizabeth, and Lydia. They are chilling and trying to find husbands, as girls in that time do. And then there come the black cat and golden retriever in Mr. Bingley and Mr. Darcy. Mr. Bingley is typical guy of his time. Mr. Darcy is very much, don't get me involved in balls. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Hence, probably, oh my gosh, this has probably spawned so many fanfics and so many fanfic archetypes. I'm sorry, at the very least you need to see this to maybe get a better understanding of fanfiction. So we have currently, and then the thing is, Elizabeth and Darcy, they don't like each other at the beginning at all. In fact, they just don't. They are absolutely opposed to each other, or they're opposed to the idea of them even being considered a couple. Then there's also the proper best friend who ends up with the cousin later on, so they are so we get the friends to family trope in there. Don't know if it's found or otherwise, but yeah, I forgot to mention the creepy cousin, Mr. Collins, who he's the original ick guy. I don't know how else to put it. And then there's Mr. Wickham, aka looks good on the outside but is crueler on the inside. There, I said it. He predatory male archetype, the OG Leonardo DiCaprio, because he, from what I can tell, only is attracted to younger women. Lydia does not know better, and so she becomes the latest Leonardo DiCaprio date. However, this would have been a whole lot funnier if Wickham was played by Leonardo DiCaprio, which he wasn't, so save that for a future adaptation. Anyways, some dancing, some discussions, a couple proposals later, and and Jane gets married to Bingley. Elizabeth and Darcy ended up together. I'm not going to go through that. That's basically the entire plot. And we have Lydia and Wickham, and they're probably going to break up. I don't know. There's no sequel. Meanwhile, the two non-focuses of the two other sisters are just at home, vibing, as best I can tell. And yeah, that's basically the plot for everything. There's a whole bunch of adaptations. I'm glad. And then the thing is, 2005 one is probably one of the more well-known ones. And my thoughts on it. Just general, like, set design, sound design, the behind the scenes, like, atmosphere setting. It's good. It's really good. Soundtrack was on repeat for a while. And I like it a lot. I don't want to nerd about music over here, but I'm also realizing as I'm saying this, I'm not as enthusiastic as I was, so besides maybe wanting to rewatch it, my feelings for this have like tempered down a bit. And it has more, and it's like at the time I was like really excited and really wanting to do this review, but now I'm just like, it's good. Nothing like super exceptional here, but it's good. Keira Knightley and the other guy, also good. I have no real thoughts about Keira Knightley. I don't know what you want me to say. And then also we have I mean, the cast overall was like generally good. And then also like the idea of piano as symbolism for achievement or accomplishment or something in there. I mean, there was definitely symbolism. There was probably a lot to unpack if I had the energy or time. But this is pretty much unscripted at the moment, and I know I look like I'm getting married here, which it's surprisingly like appropriate for this. I'm just going for vaguely historical. I say with my very short hair that would probably be scandalous and reason to be burned and trialed and cast aside by society, and my glasses that they would tell me to take them off, and also the neurodivergency, which makes me unable to basically do anything that I don't want to, except for extremely motivated bursts of time, and if I have enough spoons for it, which is rare. Yeah. Maybe Jane Austen had the right idea. Alright, anyways, besides those random musings, just, yeah, I don't really have like any major life shattering thoughts on it. I just think it's like something good to come back to, and I'm gonna add it to my list of like romantic movies that don't like overly gross me out and like get me kind of almost that squick. It's up there, and just are more comforting, and like you can interpret it how you want to. You can focus on what you want to, because I have a couple of those now. And yeah, any thoughts, comments, reactions, questions, other suggestions of things you want me to review? I'm gonna have a video of like 23 things I liked in 2023 out next weekend. I'll be out of town for the week, and I won't really be checking things, but hey, you know, the whole like, comment, subscribe thing, you're all welcome here. You're all so amazing, and I really like you guys, and I mean it. Thanks for watching this rambly review of Pride and Prejudice, 2005. I don't have any comments about the book either. That's another video.